Alright guys, so Life Lesson Friday for April 21st, 2023. I just finished my cool down. There is nobody left at the track but maybe a couple of kids doing their cool downs. They're getting ready to turn the lights off. Do hard things. I did it. I got out here and competed against kids. Like literally kids. My race had all freshmen and sophomores in it. I think one junior. So like they literally could have been my kids. So like, and not even first kid, like legit, like, you know, they're 20-year-olds, and I'm here at 48 out there, and I ran a time that equates to number 10 in the world right now in my age group. So pretty pleased. Ran by myself almost the whole thing because people were, I mean, they left me. I knew they would, and nobody fell apart and came back to me to where I could chase them. So it was really me by myself, but I ran the splits that I wanted to in that instance. I had already set that as a potential to happen, and so I knew I was going to be by myself in front of a big crowd of people, and I did what I had to do. The slow split time that I had was 4:28 that I had written down, and I hit those splits almost exactly to run 4:27 and change. And so you got to do hard things. Yeah, life sucks sometimes, and you know, sometimes we don't have the hand that we want. You know, we're not dealt the hand that we want. Would I have been better if I didn't have 2 collapsed lungs in the past, you know, 12 years? If I didn't have a torn up knee almost 7 years ago? Sure. But I got out there and did hard things. And I talked to a friend who is the coach of TCU, Kadivas Robinson, and talked to him after the race, and he was like, man, just amazing. And Christian Coleman, who's a world champion, saw him right after I ran my race. He was walking around the edge of the track, and he looked over at me and he was like, great job, dude. He looked at me like, what the hell are you doing out here? You look old. And so you do hard things, you inspire people. Like, I guarantee you that world champion that saw me run that race, even though I was last behind everybody else, was sitting there going, damn, if he can do it, I can do more. And that's the point. That's the point that I want you to know, that you can do more. You can always do more. Yes, it's hard. Yes, things are hard. Life is hard sometimes. But God is on your side. You can do more. And so go out there and tackle those hard things that, yeah, they're tough. Yeah, it sucks. But on the other side of it, oh my gosh, I had more people cheering for me in the stands than any of these other kids did. And I could tell because they were all past. Like, you know, they were all past the grandstand by the time I came around, and I could tell people were yelling for me. And so, and thank you for all those people that came out. Thank you so much. And I know Baylor thanks you because you paid for tickets, and so, you know, you wouldn't have come for just anybody else that was here. So I know that they're happy that you bought tickets to come. Yeah, thank you so much, because you carried me through, and I knew that everybody that's been paying attention online, you carried me through, and you helped me fight through those moments where it was like, you know, I could slack off and nobody would know the difference because I'm 48, but that's not gonna happen. And so I ran the equivalent of a 4:46 mile. I'm pretty pleased with that. I know I can do more, and I know I will do more, and more is coming. So watch out, because I do hard things, right? Like, I do hard things, and that's who I am. And follow me and you'll see that, and you'll know that. And believe me, I'm telling you that, and I'm not trying to brag, but people tell me all the time how inspired they are. And I don't do it for kicks. I don't do it for glory. I don't do it for, I mean, I do it for glory from the standpoint of, like, I want to be a national champion. And so that's what I'm striving for. But along the way, I'm going to bring you with me. And I'm going to help you get to the things that you want to get to, because you're going to see this almost 49-year-old who has a torn up knee, who has part of his lung missing, who gets out there and runs with 20-year-olds in a Division I top college race where the winners of the heat, the fast heat of the 1500 ran 3:45, which is really close to 4-minute mile pace. And so I'm not shying away from it. Don't shy away from it. It's there for you to take if you want it. So do the hard things. Go out there, make it happen. And I'm going to go home and relax and celebrate, because I did a damn hard thing and I'm pretty proud about it. So we'll talk to y'all later. As you can tell, I'm leaving the track and I'm at my car. So y'all have a good night and a great weekend, and go do the hard things.